The Atlanta Falcons are back in prime time, and it's going to be a big game. Monday Night Football, Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills are coming in town. And on paper, this is one of the Falcons' toughest matchups of the year. Now, the Bills are currently 4-1, one of the top Super Bowl contenders, and fresh off another strong start this year. But the Falcons are coming out the bye 2-2, healthier, hungrier, and ready to prove that they belong on the big stage. So in this video, I'm breaking down everything you need to know about this matchup, the key battles, how Atlanta can slow down Josh Allen, and most importantly, what the Falcons must do to pull off the upset on Monday night. Now, let's be real. The Buffalo Bills are pretty good. I'm not going to lie to you. Josh Allen is playing like an MVP like always. He's completing 70% of his passes with 9 touchdowns and only 2 interceptions. Plus, he's already rushed for over 200 yards and 3 scores. Stopping him is basically going to be, I hate to say impossible, but not likely. But the goal is to try to contain him. And it's not just Josh Allen. Running back James Cook has been electric. He's averaging over 5 yards per carry and ranked second in the NFL in rushing yards. And if you focus too much on Allen, Cook can beat you by himself. Now, defensively, Buffalo has one of the most disruptive pass rushes in the league. With guys like Greg Rousseau and Joey Bosa, they've racked up 13 sacks already, and they do it without missing tackles or blowing assignments. This is a tough matchup for the Falcons. But here's where it gets fun. Because the Falcons have some real advantages. If they play this game the right way, they could showcase. Number 1, Drake London versus Christian Benford. Now, Buffalo's secondary has been shaky. Their corners have allowed big gains to opposing wide receiver runs, and Pro Football Focus graded Benford as one of their weakest defensive players last week. Drake London has 24 catches for 269 yards already, and if he wins this battle, it opens up a huge hole in the Atlanta Falcons offense, but more importantly, the Buffalo Bills defense. Second thing to watch out for, Dalton Kincaid versus Billy Bowman Jr. Now, Kincaid kind of went off last week for 108 yards against New England, but here's the thing. The Falcons have shut down tight ends this year, and opposing tight ends have just 8 catches for 69 yards total through 4 games. And if Bowman and the safeties hold Kincaid in check, that's a big win for the Falcons. Third thing to watch out for, Greg Rousseau versus Jake Matthews. Now, Matthews has been a steady veteran presence, but Rousseau has been a problem for everyone this year. And if he wins this matchup consistently, Michael Penix Jr. could be in trouble. Now, this is one of the trench battles that could decide the game basically throughout. And I'm hoping that the Falcons figure out a way to not only chip Rousseau, but also show a little help to Matthews just in case. Now, here's the truth. The Bills are really good, but they're not invincible. In Buffalo's run defense, that is the weak spot. Now, they've allowed over 145 rushing yards per game and 7 rushing touchdowns, and that's bottom 5 in the league. And that plays right into the Atlanta Falcons' hand. Now, Atlanta has Bijan Robinson, one of the most dynamic backs in the NFL, plus Tyler Allgeier, a hammer who punishes defenses late in games. And if there's ever a week to lean on the run, this is the week. And let's not forget, the Falcons are 7-1. Let me say that again. 7-1 on Monday Night Football since 2015. These are the moments that they show up in, and they need to show up Monday. So, what is the winning formula for the Atlanta Falcons? It's simple, but it's not that easy. Now, the first thing the Falcons need to do, they need to run the ball down Buffalo's throat. Establish Bijan earlier, mix in Allgeier, and keep Josh Allen on the sideline. The more they do that, the more likely they are to win the football game. The second thing they need to do is win the turnover battle. However you can win it, win it. If it's 1-0, if it's 2-1, just win the turnover battle. Josh Allen is incredible, but he's also very aggressive. And if you get him under pressure and force a mistake or two, one big Xavier Watts interception could flip this entire game. The third thing the Falcons need to do is hit explosive plays in the passing game. Play action shots to Drake London or Kyle Pitts will be there if the run game is rolling. Penix has to stay calm and take advantage of these shots. The fourth thing and the last thing the Falcons must do to win the game is limit Allen's scrambling. You're not going to stop him, but spy him, contain him, and don't give up those back-breaking 3rd and 20, 3rd and 10 runs. Now, if Atlanta does those four things, this isn't just winnable. It could be the statement win of the season. And this is something that the Atlanta Falcons need, especially for their locker room and their culture. And if they can knock off the Buffalo Bills, this will be a step in the right direction for this Atlanta Falcons team. Just imagine, I know a lot of people aren't talking about it, but the New York Giants just defeated the Philadelphia Eagles, and they look like a totally different team. And some people are circling them on the schedule saying, hey, this is a tougher game than it used to be. Can you imagine if the Falcons beat the Buffalo Bills, how much confidence will be in that locker room going forward? So this is a game that they must and they need to win just so that they can build that confidence going into the rest of the season. So a lot of people are going to ask, what's my prediction? I have the Falcons upsetting the Buffalo Bills on Monday Night Football. I think they take advantage of Buffalo's weak spots in the run game, and I think they figure out a way to make just enough plays to win the game. I also don't think they will limit Josh Allen at all, but I think they will make enough plays on defense to hopefully slow down this Buffalo team just a little bit. But I want to ask this question to you. Can Atlanta shock the NFL on Monday night? Drop your score predictions in the comments down below. And please do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And if you want to see more videos like this, check this one out right here. And like always,